Hi, everybody. So I'm really close to the camera today. I'm making a video about what is real love, twin flames, soulmates, whatever, whatever you are now in this time, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't really matter. Okay, because there's no definition for love. Love cannot be defined or labeled under any kind of heading. So, whatever love you're experiencing, I just wanted to make a video about this and share from my heart and be very vulnerable with you all because I'm feeling that's the most authentic way to share and how it will be most helpful to you. So, um, and all I can give you is my own experience, my own understanding with these things. So, started figuring out what love was for myself a while ago, probably over 10 years ago, when I knew I always loved people so much, but it's not about loving people, it's about loving yourself. And um, when I started my spiritual journey is when I realized, and I've said this in other videos, that I didn't quite love myself, and I didn't even know that. Like, how do you even know until these spiritual energies hit you and start kind of burning away everything in your life that no longer is in alignment with that love. So when I started seeing myself clearly, I noticed I didn't love myself. And that's when I first started to say, oh, wow, I'm not really loving myself. So, went on a long journey with loving myself, and I've been through so much with that journey, and I'm there. Like, I do love myself, and so now, once you do love yourself, it's the next thing, the next step forward is to love another. And sometimes you think you're ready for that, and then when it actually comes, you realize that you still have some fear and you still have some things to work through. So that's what I've experienced recently, and it's okay. Because as long as you stay true to yourself in your own inner power, in your own self-love, everything comes around that's supposed to come around no matter what. So you don't have to worry or be stressed or be like scared that you have so much fear around this or anything like that. No, you just love yourself more. You just be really okay in the space of your heart and your own self-love. And if you stay in that space, everything comes around to that space, to that heart-centered self-love, taking the very best care of yourself that you can take, that you can. Um, we try to get around this by loving someone else. Okay, I think especially women, we want to be the caretakers. We want to help. We want to heal. No, some men do this too. Women really have to understand that the masculine can't step into our energy in that state. We can't go out and reach them and love them and heal them and take care of them from it's because we're not loving ourselves. And men can only step into a beautiful, tranquil, feminine energy. So we really have to maintain that energy frequency of self-love. And we're not doing it from a space of, if I do this, then that thinking is distorted. So not thinking of, oh, if I figure out how to love myself, then I can have this or that. No, because when you really think about it, if you're loving in that way, your love is conditional. Okay? When you really love yourself fully, then you can it's not like you're loving the other person fully. What's actually happening is you're radiating out so much love and so much light that, and so is the other person that will be magnetically drawn to you. So whoever's in your reality right now is matching some kind of frequency in your energy field. And, you know, to either help you heal things, or they may be the one that's for you. However, every relationship is going to require work, and every relationship is going to require some sort of, you know, especially higher vibrational relationships are going to really require to really go deep within ourselves and take a look at some of this stuff and kind of heal it and love ourselves more and continue to keep moving forward, because no matter what anyone else does, like if you're a twin flame and your twin flame isn't there, it cannot affect you from that space of self-love. And that is the lesson here. That's the key. If you're always radiating out that love and you are that love, then how can anyone outside of you affect that? How can anyone shake you up from that space? They can't. And this is what real love is. So when you're really loving, you're not having any expectations that the other person loves you back. You just love. What we do is we give our love and we get scared what if the person doesn't give us that love back. You know, then we don't love anymore. We block them, or we, whatever we do, you know, we do all these crazy things. And that's our own inner fear. That's our own lack of self-love. So if we're fully radiating our love all the time and our light for another person, for all of humanity, then nothing can even hurt us, because we're coming from such a place of love that nothing can enter that space and be out of alignment with it. Because we see everything for what it really is. We have a very clear understanding of what is actually going on for people. Even if they're doing things that are very hurtful, they can't hurt you when you're radiating that love. Because you love yourself so much and you put yourself first always. You always had to put yourself first, because the minute you try to put somebody else first, your whole life will fall apart. I'm just warning you on that. Especially, I mean, I'm not sure about regular relationships. I'm not sure. I've never, I mean, even when I experience that, I have no idea with that. I'm talking about higher vibrational relationships. So this energy is asking us to really become grounded in our own energies, love ourselves fully before ever, not totally, I mean, people will come into your life even when you're trying to figure it all out, to be the mirror to help you see this. So, but this is, I think, the main purpose in all of this craziness is to really ground in your own energy, radiate out your love, have so much self-love that it doesn't matter what anybody around you does. It doesn't matter if people respond the way you want them to respond, because if they do, you're not going to be happy. And if they don't, you're not going to be happy, because the bottom line is you have to be happy within yourself always. Giving love is unconditional. You give to be able to give. You don't need anything in return, because you're totally, fully whole within your own being anyway. And that is unconditional love. That is real love. That is this higher vibrational relationship that I'm speaking of, where a lot of these are coming to earth now. A lot of people are meeting in these higher vibrational situations, and it's asking us to really take a look at this. Okay, we get so scared to just be in our own essence, in our own soul vibration. We feel that we need somebody to be there with us. Well, yes, that can happen, but first, it cannot happen until you're completely anchored in that vibration of self-love. And it's not something that has to take a long time, you guys. It's very simple. And once it clicks, once the understanding kind of clicks into your being and you get it, that's why I really like to teach things, because because that's how I am. When I have an understanding of something, then it's kind of like, oh, okay, I understand it. Then I can start to embody it. And it may take me a little while, but once you have the information, it shouldn't take that long, you know. Anyway, I just really wanted to share about this. I feel it's really important for a lot of people right now. I feel a lot of people are going through this situation. Whatever's happening in your relationships, just stay grounded, love yourself, nurture yourself, be good to yourself, eat well, exercise, all the things I always talk about. Stay in your energy field. Do not let anyone else's energy come in and take you off course or trip you up. Stay in your energy field. Love you, because that's where it starts. And then another person that's whole and loving can co-create with you in that way. So it's very beautiful how this all works, and it's all good, and everything is in alignment and in perfection with how it should be at this moment. I love you all so much, and I thank you for watching this, and I hope it was very helpful for you. Have a great day.